I shit my pants. I shit them. I'll give you your money back.
Actually, I think you
Tell no
shit
one.
my pants.
You shit my pants.
Say nothing to no one.
A dark spirit is on you. Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrible Opinions Podcast. As always, I'm your horrible host, Kenny, who says every banker I've ever met has definitely been a problem.
I'm a goat, Daniel.
I spotted blurry Octavia Spencer in a background shot in this movie, Ryan.
Who?
That's
Ma.
Ma.
Oh.
Mom? Oh, he calls her mom. It's way more formal than that. He
Look,
calls her mom.
we do, those, are those Tony's Pizza?
What?
You're confused. I'm confused. We're all confused. But let's not be confused about
A simple story of a young banker who wants to move up the ranks, but she does something bad, and then she gets cursed by what the movie calls a gypsy, and then as the curse plays out over 3 days, she loses her mind and gets dragged down to hell.
I like that you did the synopsis, but also worked in the title so that we know. That's a good job.
I don't think I did work in the title.
You said she gets dragged to hell.
The title is Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, I'm good.
No, you're not in this, Daniel.
I'm not in this one. Not this one.
Did she do a bad or did she do her job?
She did it bad.
What do you mean, did she do a bad or did she do a job? She did a bad.
She did it
Did her
bad.
job.
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
And her job is to do bad. So good job doing that.
Okay, but let's say this person comes over to you and keeps asking you for money.
No.
It's not her money.
But
It's
you
not me
could-
giving her money.
But you could give it. Well, yeah, but you're representing the bank. The bank has already give, 2 additional loans that she hasn't been paying?
No. It's not loans. It's payment on the loan.
No, the bank isn't paying her loan. They're just not.
Correct. These are mortgages. She's supposed to be paying her mortgage. She's not paying her mortgage. So she's late on her payments. They've already given her extensions on those payments.
Yeah, so the bank is losing money.
Sure.
Okay, but I take the even longer view because I'm one of those people, right? She ain't gonna live much longer, and then that house is gonna be the bank's anyway, you know?
Yeah, but the old lady could burn it down and say, I'm taking it with me.
Well,
This is true. I want to live in a world where we'll even give a toothless, one-eyed, curse-given woman the benefit of a doubt.
but
and
Kenny,
give her
Kenny's
another.
a
You know what?
capitalist pig.
Yeah, I would have asked her how much time do you need, and if she said I need 1 month, I'll say no. I'm gonna give you 3, but at the end of that 3rd month, if you haven't made any payments, we're done.
How do you know they haven't done that before? This is multiple times, Ryan.
I think. Look at me.
If this was the first time she came in, I would 100% agree. She's the one who went into business with the bank who's there to try to make money.
This is the same guy who thought people should die because they stole a jet ski.
This is true. Let's just put it in context.
But this isn't me protecting the interest of
Kind of sounds like a
banks.
big bank.
Well, then what are you doing? Won't somebody think of the poor bank and losing money? Oh,
they can go fuck themselves, but won't someone think of the poor lady who has a job that she has to do? The old lady did business with this bank. She knew the score. Christine should sacrifice her
they both
career.
did bad. Both sides are bad.
One side is way worse than the other.
Stu.
The one that didn't give the loan. You're right.
No. Ganesh. You don't sit there and go start grabbing on someone trying to kiss on them, and then when they don't let you invade their personal space and all that stuff, they're like, oh, fuck you, you shamed me? Fuck off. I'm gonna kill you.
It was a calling of security.
She wouldn't get off of her. You tell me if that person with a dead eye came up to you trying to kiss all on you, you wouldn't be calling for every security you could find.
I would start unbuttoning my shirt.
The only person I'm calling is a priest. We're getting married.
Well,
yeah, you wish. Ganesh is way too hot for you.
She's got a home, dude.
Well, she didn't. After that day, I can tell you.
Hey, speaking of that, who do we got in this movie? We've got someone who I had to go look up because I'm like, why have I not seen you ever
Justin
again?
Long?
Justin Long's been in several movies.
No.
Covered them.
Yeah.
Allison Lawnman.
Loman.
And you haven't seen her anywhere? That's on you, dog.
Yeah, check it, dude. She's done.
Oh, is she done?
Like done. Yeah, I looked into it. So I think she did maybe one more movie after this. Maybe
4.
Okay, but they all have to do with her husband. and she basically retired from acting to raise her kid.
Yes, but she's done a good amount of things that you could have seen her in.
Like previous to this, sure. Matchstick Men. That's what I recognized her from.
Big Fish.
I didn't recognize her from Big Fish.
Beowulf.
No, okay, look
Not
at
the
me.
good one.
You look at me and tell me you recognized her at Beowulf. Come on.
She's not from the good one.
Oh, I try to black everything out of Beowulf.
She's in the Christopher Lambert one?
She wishes. Everyone wishes they were
I'm
in the
saying
good
she's
one.
not in the good one.
Yeah. No, she existed, but this is her most prominent role to me. I think to most people it's probably Big Fish.
No, this is good.
It was fantastic. This movie made me so happy.
You know what the best part of this movie is, Daniel? Best part of this movie is that it lets us know when and where.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Pasadena, California, 1969.
Nice.
Ah, so what? This little boy stole the necklace.
Was an asshole, probably.
Was an asshole. Tried to give the necklace back. She curses it and then gives it back to him?
I mean, either that or it's just the cursed object that they gave back to him.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe. I just assume the kid's an asshole and that's why he got cursed, because gypsies just be cursing people is what I always hear.
This little boy is a thief, and you know what happens to thieves?
They get their hands cut off in some countries.
Like Egypt.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it could have been worse for him.
I guess. But look, we get flies, we get wind foo, we get noises.
Get hands over
I'll point out that most movies have noises.
No, well, okay. Not like this, Daniel.
Not noises like this.
Not noises like this.
Ones you can hear.
The noise is the bad guy.
I'd say wind indoors is the bad guy. You ever experienced an indoor wind?
Oh my God, Ryan. An indoor wind will fucking knock a TV right over.
You gotta go right to your TV. You gotta hold that sucker. Because that wind, oof.
It's coming for it.
Yeah, rough.
Oh. Does it also throw clothes into toilets, or is that a different wind?
No, it's the same wind.
Same wind? Okay.
It is a lake.
It gets around. Wow, that's a hell of a wind. That's a hell of a blow.
I mean, what is a lake if not a giant toilet?
Fair.
Especially your lake.
Yeah, true. You remember when they just chucked that kid over a balcony?
Okay, he chucked himself.
When he went over the balcony, I just said that kid is probably an asshole.
I said,
look at him.
Oh, he's probably
he looks
dead.
like an asshole. He stuck the landing
with his face.
Yeah,
I guess it wasn't too high.
Then he got drugged to hell.
Fantastic opening.
Great, and the lady's like, we will meet again, dog. And I'm like, you should be saying that to the boy. You should be trying to get him out of hell, not, I'm gonna fuck you up, goat man.
Oh, no, boy's gone. It's over for the boy. There's nothing.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing doing.
That's a tax write-off at that point. You write him off.
Yeah, they're like,
the
look,
next one.
I'm gonna refund.
She got paid for it.
Oh, you think she kept the 10,000?
Yeah.
She tried to do her job.
The amount of damage that kid just did to her floor?
What? No, it healed itself. It's all good.
Sorry, the wind?
Fucking wind, though. That house is going to be feeling so fresh after that wind.
I like these inked picture drawing title opening credit stuff.
This is how you do, if you want to have a long title credits where you show the credits, this is what you do. You give me eye candy.
Oh, okay. A counterpoint, or you just make everything white on a black background? Huh?
You fucking with me?
No, I'm just reminding you of almost every Friday the 13th credit sequence.
That's a beloved franchise.
That's not true. There was one where he did the James Bond thing.
And there was
one where it exploded. And then there was one where he slugged around on the floor.
Those never happened. It was fan fiction. Look, and there is no friction with the proper diction. Okay?
Balls.
That's all I was saying too. I was going,
balls?
Like really rounding my mouth to get those Balls. Ooh, get that L. Balls.
That opening, though, I like a good opening like that. Sets the tone for the whole movie. Because, you don't need it. But it tells the audience, there's going to be some crazy shit going on. You just hang out. We'll get there. I don't think this movie necessarily needed it for that point. I just like setting that tone early. Some movies do it because they realize people are going to get bored before fun shit happens. But I don't think that was going to be an issue here.
Hellraiser.
Yeah, Immaculate was an example of that. So we get Christine on her way to work, which is already, annoying. Nobody wants to go to work. She's trying really hard to get that ass man spot. But,
I'm sorry.
It's abbreviate assistant manager to shorten it to ass man.
Oh,
Thank you, Daniel. Everyone calls
Daniel.
it that.
I've never heard
we
that
also got a
before.
new guy that we like impressive new guys at the bank. And
if you were to order an assortment of cookies from me on the box, I would write "ass cookies."
Yeah,
it's an assortment.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes it confuses people,
which is great. Hey, Christine, can you? I know you want to be the ass man, but I really like Stu over there, and he's got a good shot of being the nice ass man. And could you I don't know, go train him to do the stuff I would need him to do if he was going to take the spot that you wanted as the ass man? Could you do that?
If I'm gonna if I'm gonna be the one training, shouldn't I just be the one doing it because I already know how to do it?
Yeah, but I have to give the man a shot. It'd be sexist if I didn't. I mean, I know he just started today, but I got a good feeling about Stu. Don't tell his dad.
A lot of YouTube shorts that just pop up into my feed tell me that if you want to get up in your career, really trying to get promoted from within is a terrible way to do it. It never works out.
No, you need to bounce jobs.
You got to bounce jobs because then you can get a higher salary and a better position because the people in your company are just going to fuck you over.
Yeah, that's what we say, but then Daniel and I have been at our jobs for a really long time.
Right. What's your... But mine is a laziness thing.
Whereas I have bounced around a little bit. And
bouncing around's the play.
The results speak for themselves, I think.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense for a corporation because why would you hire this bounce around guy who's just going to bounce around instead of and you're going to give them more
new ideas.
They're not going to give you new ideas.
It's the allure.
You don't know that. New ideas, new blood. You already got all the ideas from the people who work from you. They ain't going to give you anything new.
You've let them dry.
Okay.
They've caught on to your abuse. They need a new person in there.
He's going to come up with all new ways to reject old women when they ask for extensions on their loans.
You guys just keep talking. I think, maybe not you, Daniel. I want you to go take your lunch early.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though it seems like you just got here, but I want you to go take your lunch early. And I want you to get me a sandwich because you're already going on lunch.
I guess that makes sense.
That's great. And you know what? Can you get Ryan one too?
No, here's the thing. I overhear your conversation and I just say, "Oh, you're going for lunch? Great. Oh, could you also get me one, Daniel? By the way, it's going to be
gonna throw
turkey
this
club
out there. I don't have enough
mustard,
money to get me lunch, let alone
pickles.
other people lunch, you know?
I know. Add the spicy mustard though.
Definitely spicy.
Now there's just the spicy mustard. You're not telling me any subtractions or anything. It's just you want spicy mustard.
You just want mustard. That's all I'm saying.
I swear to God, if I come back and you say, "Oh, I want to know mayo," and you didn't say that,
I would punch him right in the dick. I would Johnny Cage in that fucking lunchroom.
You're gonna need 2 ambulances then. One for him, and one for that sandwich.
Oh, well, you're going to need another ambulance for you because I don't think you're made to do splits like that.
That's fine. I was giving him the benefit of a doubt.
No, I'll ask him to stand up on the chair so I can just still have the angle without me having, can you stand up for a second?
Because I just tore open my taint. I
tore a testicle.
The human seam, the seam that runs down there, I opened it up, but everything came out.
I've literally unzipped myself.
Mine's a zipper,
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
But you know what? Worth it.
Hey, oh shit!
What?
Well, first off, I would have said, "Eat my whole ass, sir." But then, Justin's here.
Hey, it's Justin Long.
He's doing great as a teacher. He's got some real estate back home with his family.
I will say, so this time watching it, I was watching it through the perspective of everyone not Christine, and she throws out a lot of red flags that I feel should not be ignored.
Okay.
Such as?
She used to be fat.
You son of a bitch.
Little pork queen?
I don't think it was little in her title. It was pork queen extreme.
But she wasn't the pork. The pig was the pork queen, guys.
Well, okay. Well, who?
She was the queen of pork.
Potato. Okay.
No, she didn't eat those. That was a vegetable.
Well, she eats them now.
True. It's all she eats.
No, she doesn't. The actress is a vegetarian. Okay. It's fine.
No, the character says they're a vegetarian as well.
There we go. Some of them smell. Big pig smell.
Big pig smell. Hey, first off, Justin hasn't aged since this film, which was 2009. Looks the same as he did in Barbarian. Some people think
skin's a little tighter.
Yeah, well, maybe. Some people think he's an asshole in this.
No.
I think he's okay. He has a couple parts where it's yeah, okay, she's crazy, but she clearly believes her from the get-go, so maybe don't demean her.
He's an asshole to
face.
the psychic the first time around.
Yeah, but it leads to what could have been a great conversation and a great friendship.
It could have.
Really.
Yeah.
And she
I think they
would
would have loved each other.
She's the one who sucks.
She's the monster.
Oh, yeah.
After this is over, he gets to go back to that guy, and they get to go out drinking.
Whatever happened to that guy? I feel like he was hot for a second.
He was. He's still
in this
the Avatar
and in Inception.
Movies.
Oh, he's in the Avatar movie?
I think he's one of the scientists in the Avatar movies. Yeah, no, he blew up after this. It was, and I like him. Every time I see him, I go, oh, hell yeah. It's the guy.
It's that guy.
It's the guy. Literally, yeah, the 4 things we mentioned, including, this movie, is all it's promoted on his IMDb. He's got 26 total things, but none of the other shit matters.
How come Mommy doesn't like farm girls?
Mommy envisions a future, like more of an old style marriage, where you get something out of it. Although you would literally get a cow out of this one. So
true. So for
that's
Mommy,
what you want.
Relationships are more transactional.
You want someone to help you along with your career, someone who's gonna market for you.
I think she would market for him.
Yeah, she'd put his banner up over a whole bunch of livestock at the county fair if he would just let her.
Just give her a chance.
Give her a chance. She can ride a bull, I bet.
Hell yeah. She can fix a printer. That's pretty good for a farm girl.
Did that ever come back into play?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Just that, I guess maybe that she's handy. And hey, look what I stole from the bank for you. Coin.
Is it an Indian head penny?
You don't think she just gave the bank like a
replacement quarter?
Yeah. 25 cents? I mean, probably.
Probably, but she could have gave them something of equal value. Guarantee that's worth more than a quarter.
Even if she didn't, here's Kenny again. Oh, stealing from the bank.
She's just stealing, dog. How many cookies have you taken from work, Daniel?
A lot.
As your lawyer, as your lawyer, I advise you not to answer that question. A lot as a joke. It's a lot.
I fucking...
he goes to... Look, they don't call him the Cookie Monster because of his looks. Not only because of his looks.
That's why they invented the baker's dozen, because they had to put extra ones back in there because Daniel would eat a few.
Well,
and if they don't have a few
do you not
extra,
want me quality checking the stuff?
Not after you already put it in my box.
Oh, no. It's not in your box. I get it right out of the oven. And then it's like dripping down my face.
You hand the box over.
Then I hand the box
You got molten chocolate burns.
You look like you've been eating the batter.
Usually I come out of the bathroom looking like that.
He coughs as he hands over the box, and cookie detriment goes all over their face.
He's like, do you want more sprinkles?
Here's your ass cookies. Wash that chocolate. Hot.
It is hot.
It is hot.
It melts on your face.
Well, he takes that coin, he shoves it in an envelope, and I'm like, boy, howdy, I wonder if that comes back into play.
This movie has aggressive envelope licking.
Oh,
that was going to be my opening that I forgot, is that I aggressively lick envelopes.
I had it coming.
I'm glad you forgot.
Well, Christine's got to go back to work. As she's leaving, she gets to hear the asshole future in-laws on the phone talking to her future hubby.
You say she gets to, like...
She lingers.
She snoops.
She snoops.
And, back to work. We already established that Stu tries to say she fucked up the sandwich to, it's to belittle her in front of the boss, make it seem like she's not competent. He, looks over the boss and does, a...
What can you do?
Yeah, women, am I right? But I'm just saying I would fuck up a sandwich with mayo and spicy mustard. So...
What does that mean?
I would just 3 bites, it's done. And I'd probably have big globs of mayo and mustard.
Kenny's definitely the pork queen of this podcast.
Absolutely. And you're jealous. I can see
the majesty reveals itself. Great.
You can tell royalty when you see it.
It's all over the face.
And then she goes back out there to work. And we got Ganush coming in. She got a dead eye. That's immediately you say no. Whatever Deadeye wants, you just no. You don't do business with You say you know what? I gotta go on lunch. Actually, go talk to Stu. Stu, you want to learn how to do this shit? Here you go, Stu. You push Deadeye off to Stu.
Deadeye stays outside.
Deadeye. In fact, that's probably what you do for all your new employees. Give them all your dead eyes. Right. Right. Now Ganush. That's the sound that's coming out of her throat when she's talking. It's.
Well, You're sure? I imagine there's a little bit more, some more bubbles in it later, like no,
Murloc.
Just me.
I'd allow it. So Kanosha's there trying to get like her 27th extension on her goddamn
I'm sorry.
payments on her loan, and Christine's like, we've already done this a couple times. Like, I don't know if we can keep doing that. And then Kanosha's like, oh, won't you please try? Because I'm an entitled old lady.
Oh my god.
Who doesn't want to be homeless? Yeah.
You know nothing about this old lady. She definitely seems like she's racist.
Based on what?
Based on what?
That she hands out curses left and right? Do we know if she's the same gypsy who cursed that boy earlier in the movie? We don't know that she isn't.
I guess we don't.
That makes us racist, not her.
Like, look at how quickly she escalates the situation. She is not a good person. Just because you're old doesn't mean you're a good person. And you know who's supposed to take care of you? The government. Okay? The government's supposed to take care of them.
This is quickly turned into like one of those other like white guy podcasts.
Oh no.
You know the ones.
Oh no. This is your political bros thing, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's political to think the government should have to help the people that pay it.
Should have to help that pay. Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know how you don't think something's political when government's in the same sentence.
I mean, governments exist.
That's a hot take.
Can't argue with that.
Most of them bad.
All right, so we're just... Look, Daniel and I are going to give the extension. Kenny is going to kick Deadeye in the no teeth. We've established the baseline for all these interactions.
You get the first extension. You probably get the second extension. But if you're just a repeat extension giver and you're clearly not paying any of these back, then what do we do?
What are we
How many
doing,
people
Daniel?
are coming in there that you're giving extensions to forever?
Me? As many as possible.
And how many is that?
I don't know.
Because you just admitted right there, as many as possible, you have a cutoff point.
I don't.
Well,
yeah,
the
exactly.
cutoff point
how
is
many is
till the boss man fires him for doing too many. That's the cutoff point.
Not until after.
And now
I've
who's
wrecked
asking
this
for
place.
extensions for their mortgage and is going to end up homeless?
Me, and I expect to get them, just as I have given to them. I mean, not the people making the decisions, but my people. And now I get to bunk at their houses now.
Herself for this old lady
She's
who
not.
keeps getting her shit. The old lady specifically says, I won't go bother my niece about this or granddaughter or whatever. She won't go burden her, but she wants to burden Christine in her future career.
It's not a burden.
What's the burden
It is.
here?
Christine can't keep giving extensions or she's not going to get promoted. She shouldn't be given the extensions.
She doesn't know
Morally,
that. She
would
assumes
be getting
that.
promoted regardless because the one dude is going to steal the file thing and give it to the other people as try to leg up.
he might not have the opportunity to steal the file if she doesn't get a curse.
Well, then the file goes through and
thing.
then the loan for that corporation or whatever goes through and she gets promoted.
Maybe, but I'm thinking she was at her glass ceiling. That bank manager was way too into Stu, the new guy.
This bank manager should not be talking about the position as if it's an open bracket race. Like, oh, here, and now Stu's taking the lead and he's getting 5 points above Christine. And now Christine, if you can just I don't know.
I disagree. I think this is the way to go about it.
If you can suck my toes, I think that, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, he was abusing his power so much.
It's weird.
And he plays it so subdued, but he's getting off on it. That guy's like, I got him where I want him. That ass man spot has been wide open for 4 years. He's been doing this. Stu's like the 5th new guy that's come in and, he's lured it over Christine. Like, I got $1 here for you. Got to be quicker than that. The whole thing.
She doesn't have her own teeth, Kenny.
No, those are her teeth.
Okay, well, she's the proud. Did she try hawking them? Yeah, that's right. Maybe she could have got a mortgage payment out of those teeth. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. We'll never know. Never know. History will not let us know.
So Christine goes to ask the boss, like, hey, I know we've done this twice. Can we do it again? And while she's doing that, Ganush is over there stealing candy off the table, which I think is great. She's like, I'm going to get me a hard candy. Takes her teeth out.
It could be Halloween.
Dirty ass hanky.
We don't know.
Don't know. It's a hard candy, so that old lady's into it. And, the manager gives her the whole, if you want to be the ass man, you got to make tough decisions. And, well, this certainly does sound like a tough decision. Up to you. And it's like, well, shit. You basically put my promotion on the line.
No, all right, I'll make the tough decision. She gets it.
Basically, if I don't get this promotion, I don't get the money. My future in-laws don't respect me.
Who cares?
It affects my relationship. Well, she cares. Those are all her things.
They've only been going out a year. Who gives a shit?
I mean, she does. Nothing gives Ganush the right to burden this other person. Anyway.
I'm going to say nothing gives her the right to put a curse on this other.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Now, after leaving the bank, everything Ganush does is unacceptable. But up to that point,
look at how quick she goes to it. There's no way she hasn't been doing this her whole life.
I asked for no mustard.
So this is where the movie, she took that candy. What if, instead of taking the button later and cursing it, putting it back, what if she took the candy and then she didn't finish sucking on it? She took that half-sucked candy out and then stuck it on the back of Christine's jacket.
What?
Tag,
instead
you're
of sealing her button. Yeah. Cursed the candy she's sucking on and gave it back. That's gross. Then you're going to have a sticky, hard candy that you can't get rid of because you'll.
It's not the grossest thing she could do.
Yeah, she could fucking nom on her.
Nom on her, which, I mean, okay, look, we're not there yet,
grossest thing I've ever seen.
That would be pretty gross.
Be real with me. It'd be all right, wouldn't it?
No.
Absolutely not.
It'd be all right. No, I mean, not when she's dead, but when she's alive.
It is like kind of cute and funny, like when a baby does it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or like if Moo Dang were to do it.
Or if Moo Dang were, you would die.
I'm afraid he'd crunch your face off.
Not mine.
She doesn't have teeth.
well, not bite it, crunch it. Just the palate strength of its bones in its mouth.
No, she's just playing.
She's just playing, dog. Okay, look.
Yeah.
Deadeye.
Leave
peacefully. You're not getting it, all right?
Okay, how about a kiss?
Live with your granddaughter. I see she's on the file. You're not going to burden her. You'll burden us, though. Look, I know you're a proud woman. I get it. I know you beg. Whatever. Don't come over here and start licking on me and pulling on me and stuff. That's weird. I'm going to call security because, I asked you to stop. You didn't. Once again, you're not respecting my boundaries. And you're over there. You shame me? You shame yourself, dog. You shame yourself. You caused the scene. All right, everyone's already looking.
Escalate this.
Yeah, fuck off, okay? Manager comes over like, hey, you did a good job. You finished this report tonight? You're definitely going to be an ass man. All right? And we're out in this parking garage. And I see this nice car. Looks like someone might have lost their virginity in that car.
Possibly.
I feel like I've seen it before. We get a ghost hanky, and this ghost hanky's floating around Christine's car while she's in it, and the camera follows it behind the car, and we get Ganush back there in the shadows of the car, and it's fantastic. This guy, he's a pretty good director. I don't know if you guys know that. I think he's got a real future. She's still alive.
Does he have a future?
Sam? Oh, yeah. Why? What do you think he was at a Diddy party?
No, I'm just saying, hasn't he only done like 2 movies after this?
Did he do Spider-Man after this? Or before?
No.
Okay. Does he have a future then? What does he do?
I mean, he produces a shitload of things. He's directed TV, a few movies after this.
Yeah, a few being 2.
3.
He does have a future. He's great.
Fantastic.
Doctor Strange was great.
I agree. Produces the shit out of things, though. Expanding that Evil Dead universe. So, she's still alive at this point, yes?
Ganush? Yes.
Yes. Okay, because, I mean, some freaky shit happens here.
She dies from her injuries, Yeah,
she's very stout.
She's a good, I think she's from
sturdy
Hungary.
Woman.
Very stout Hungarian woman.
Yeah. Seems like she could still be working if she needed to.
What is she going to do, Kenny? What's her... Well, first, I don't even know what her...
Welcome to Walmart. If I got Welcome to Walmart by Deadeye, I know I'm in the right Walmart.
Welcome to Walmart, home of the Walmart. Would you like a shopping cart?
Also home of me because I lost my house.
I live in the shopping cart trolley dispenser now.
Oh, God.
Actually, I don't. I live in the camping aisle.
She could be a scare actor for like a like a haunted house.
Oh, of course.
That's a very seasonal job, Daniel.
Not if you go to one of those permanent ones, Ryan. Sometimes they got some. She could live in Nolans, and she could live in one of the ghost houses.
Why don't you travel around? Because like October moves around, so you just move around with October.
You move around the country. You get your family together. You get in some wagons, and you go from town to town. Maybe a little bit of like increase of crime happens every town you go to.
Are you suggesting that she's
But they're not
going
to blame that on you. No, I'm not suggesting that. It just happens. What would they call that group of people?
Carnies?
A carnival?
Oh, but if it was in Europe.
If it was in Europe?
It'd be called a troop.
And they would be?
Trying to scratch my face in my car after I denied them an extension on their loan.
Classic gypsies. Classic gypsies.
Trying to eat my chin?
massage.
What was the plan?
Oh, there's no plan. It's staple time.
No, specifically with the nom nom
No,
nom.
not Kenny, but Ganesh's
She
plan.
thought she still had her teeth in her mouth.
So she's gonna bite her?
Yeah.
Well, you do what you can. So she grabs Christine's hair, starts pulling it, starting to yank some out, which is the theme. Christine finds a stapler in the front of her car, which is a weird thing to just keep it handy in the middle of the car, doing some in-car stapling. Fucking slams it right into the dead eye a couple times before dead eye gets shut close. Fantastic. She fucking reverses the car, slams it into something, barely gets it back into the drive, hits the gas, last second gets the seatbelt on for the win, fucking slams it in the front. Ganush goes flying up, slams her face on the dashboard, her teeth go flying out, which is horrible.
Cinema.
And then Ganush turns over and fucking manages to get her mouth over Christine's chin, partially on her lips.
She's like a snake.
Yeah, like gumming on her. That is the grossest thing I've ever seen. Now,
I agree. It is the grossest thing ever been put on film.
100% of this. This,
and Ryan is fully erect.
I once went
to theaters and seen this with Grandma 3 times.
Yeah.
This is the scene where one of the times we went, she started gumming on her face, and the lady 2 rows in front of us got up and ran to the trash can right behind us and started just vomiting. And Grandma laughed so fucking hard.
Her tooth
every
came
time
out.
she heard that lady lurch. Yeah. Oh God. It was so good. And I'm laughing because she's laughing, and obviously that's hilarious. Beautiful, great stuff.
Man, can't do that in the trash. That's where I get my popcorn.
You gotta watch that popcorn. That's not
where
extra
he's
butter,
taking
buddy.
his naps. You can't be doing that in his house. Cookie Monster needs to rest.
Then she gets her teeth back in, and they're all gnarly and sharp, gonna do some damage now. And she goes in for another chop, and Christine shoves a ruler down her goddamn throat, deep throating a ruler.
Oh God! But now you got the back of the throat itch, you know. Oh.
And you have to scratch it.
I got a cure for that.
I mean,
yeah, what is it?
Dick.
What dick have you ever seen that's gonna reach the back of a throat?
Oh, I've seen some at that sports shopping center.
What? Like a?
Now you're just as confused as I.
You talking about dicks?
You talking about dicks?
Sporting goods?
Dick's Sporting Goods? Is that what you're talking
Possibly. About? I'm not talking about Menards, which lick my
There's gotta be a
scrotum and
place
my nard.
where Dick's and Menards are right next to each other. There has to be.
Oh my God!
And every night they fight.
They have to.
They have to for supremacy over the fishing aisle.
Now Bass Pro's there to take care of that.
Oh,
Ass Pro.
Yeah, the light on the bee hasn't lit up for years. They could have fixed it, but they didn't because they think it's funny.
remember that time
It's good for business.
You kicked the strange lady who was attacking you in the car? You just kicked her right out of the car, slammed it, and said, "Yeah, gotcha, bitch." And
I beat you old bitch.
but then she escalates the situation and finds a cinder block out of nowhere, pulls it out of her ass, and uses it to hit the window. I think that was uncalled.
That was excessive. But also, I like when Christine gets all like sassy, like she's got the upper hand. Like, do you imagine like playing a sport with her or something? Like, she was vicious in like high school volleyball.
I bet she wasn't.
She fucking get a spike down because she's the port queen. She can put some power behind those spikes, and she fucking spikes it down and like
how high is she gonna be jumping?
Face. Oh, port queens, they got flubber, and she like I beat you, and then be like, you ugly bitch, or something like that. Like, there's something horrible to this other girl that she's crying and bleeding over there.
She calls she says that to the other one.
Yeah, after she busts her nose open.
I beat you, you ugly bitch.
Yeah. And so then there's like blood and tears on the
court. And then she's got to go to the
cancel
principal's office because that's not okay.
But it is, though, because that's our enemy. That's our rivals. So the principal's actually like okay with it. The principal's like, I'll take care of this other school. And they're like, they get in there and like,
and
high
he
five.
slams the door and he's like, good job.
Here's some bacon.
Here's some bacon. Eat up, port queen.
Eat up, little piggy. We need you to have that spiking power.
I want you larger.
Larger. Old lady does a button snatch after she drags her out. Gets all sexy breathing on the button. And like, okay, do these gypsies always have this curse like ready to go in the chamber? Or again, is this the same
what I'm wondering.
gypsy?
Like, can they all do
when
this?
do you learn the curses?
Who teaches this? Do you learn about it in the Defense Against the Dark Arts class, perhaps?
No.
Should.
This is old magic.
Oh.
So are the dark arts, Ryan.
Not the way they teach them now. They water it down.
Yeah, they do water it down.
Like, you really got to go to the original to get the real intent of it.
Yeah. There's a kaiju.
What would you call that motion? Ungulation?
It was like a worm.
A worm? It's called isolation. It's called the wave.
Wave.
It requires
Wave.
coordination between your core and your back.
I didn't see that much coordination, to be honest.
My mic came unplugged.
I don't know why you guys have these problems.
I don't know. See, I have my microphone, like, it's pushed way back this way, so I can't unplug anything. I can't even touch anything.
I was adjusting it. I didn't like its
I keep my hands in my lap.
I was going to say, you keep your hands at your genitals.
You got to keep
because that
them.
doesn't make any noise.
Yours don't. Mine scream.
You should get that checked out.
Yeah, it's fine. So, don't worry. The cops, they're going to take care of her, Christine, and I'll get your boss, have someone walk you to the car. There had to have been a scene where Stu walked her to the car at some point, and it was worse than the Ganush attack.
Oh, man, I bet that's great.
And then Christine's like, maybe I could have gotten her another extension. Like, could have, but then you wouldn't have become the ass man. So
You assume that.
Look,
She assumes that.
Maybe the boss
She
man would have been
assumes
like,
that.
you know what? You remind me of me when I was young, when I first started, and I was hopeful, and I wanted to help people, and I've lost that now. But thank you for reminding me of what we can do in this position.
What we can have the power to do. And maybe that's true, because when she just comes out at the dinner with mom, instead of like playing it, she just comes out and says, yeah, my mom's an alcoholic, right? And in that truthfulness of her experience, she bonds with mommy.
Yeah.
It could have worked.
yeah, it's so random how the mom's like,
Could have worked. You know why?
My dad was an
Because
alcoholic.
she doesn't mess up the boss's sandwich order, and that's what's most important.
That is what's most important. Like, why do I give a shit about Stu's sandwich, sir?
I don't care about Stu.
Stu's
that
a piece
guy.
of shit.
But he smells.
Yeah, bad.
Smells like shit.
Bad.
Shit does smell bad.
He smells like an old woman has been nom-nomming on his face, and he didn't wipe it off.
And I'm starting to think maybe Stu and this old woman, they're in on it together. They're lovers. That's why he smells like that. That's what I think.
What do you think?
Hi, I'm Hank.
Yeah.
I just started here in the back. You guys don't see. I don't get any scenes, but I'm in the movie too because it doesn't really make sense for just 3 people to work in this place.
Octavia Spencer works there too. No, yeah. And sometimes Ganesh will come over to Stu's house, and she'll be like, do you want the teeth in or out? And he'll say, like, out.
Out,
or,
obviously.
Out, please. And she's like, too bad.
Too bad. Say it in. We got ghost leaves blowing up on them. We got
We do.
We got a psychic sign, and it's like, yeah, let's go talk to the psychic. And I'm like, oh yeah, this man fucking eats in this movie. Justin Long's character, what's his name, Clay? He's like, we don't need to go see the psychic. Look, I'm gonna tell you your future. You're gonna get in this car. We're gonna go home. We're gonna go to Pound Town. I'm gonna
We're
love
gonna
it.
bang.
You're not gonna
He
finish.
doesn't say that.
Not in your
But
version.
you're going to fall asleep out of disappointment.
Same thing we
Says
do
they're
every
gonna
night, Pinky.
chill. They're gonna chill.
Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah, but he said
and-
it in that he said it in that way. He's like, we're not going to do anything. Just going
Not gonna
to
try anything.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's a raid night. She needs to get home, and
That's true. Her what are raid groups
her
called?
guild. Her
Her
guild.
Okay, thank you. Her guild needs her.
Yeah.
Okay?
She's a healer. She plays the healer in the thing, so important.
Hmm.
Just wants to help people.
Not really.
Not
that
really.
important.
No, you don't need them.
Nah.
$60.
No, I think
please.
they're pretty important.
I think they're kind of useless. I don't know why they even have them in the game, to be honest.
Do you think $60 is too much for a reading
Yes.
I actually
Hell
thought
yes.
that was kind of
in
cheap.
this economy?
I'm sorry, what? $60 for how
Because
much
if you think
time?
about it, how many people are going in there every day? I don't know.
He's got to
A
run.
handful.
That's the thing. Not so many, so there's not that much demand.
Well, he knows exactly how much to charge because he has powers. He knows how
Because
many
he's
people
psychic,
are going
so
to
he
show
knows
up.
he knows what they'll pay, what they're willing to pay.
Ooh, platinum. Very good.
Now here's where I look at this movie another way.
Okay.
He sees the platinum, and then from here on, everything is fake, set up by this guy to get money out of them because he sees that he's rich.
So except the what?
It's classic.
That's all fake.
It's classic Jungian, Ryan. You wouldn't understand it.
The shadow,
Something
self,
about shadow
You know.
and
persona.
And I'm just like,
repressed
look,
selves.
let them have their philosophical debate. Damn it, they're getting into it, and it's gonna
yeah,
be.
but
It's
if they,
gonna be good.
It's on his time, you know.
Hey, he paid it.
He's paying for it.
Another $60. There you go.
Clay paid for it, baby. What's up? What's the problem? Look, we don't have to mess with Christine. Okay, we can bro out here.
Whenever you want. Let's hang out.
In this sweet ass pad that you got going on.
I've got an Xbox in the back room that I bought with losers' monies.
I mean,
we can puff off the hookah. Okay, let's go.
You guys are cool. You
have real problems.
The people who come in here like, is my boyfriend gonna propose to me?
And I say, yeah, he'll propose.
Money, please.
Yeah.
Money, please.
Stupid chick. I didn't say to her.
And I didn't say propose what? He's going to propose you break up.
He's going to propose anal tonight.
Oh, because I said, tonight's the night, my man.
You are now
what
the ass
you've
man.
wanted to be doing?
Because he came in earlier. Ass man. You work with money. And she's got like banker like tattooed on her wrist or something.
Well, she had dollar bills on her fingernails.
Oh, classic.
You know, a little,
yeah.
She painted little dollar bills on her
nail
fingernails.
tech is superb.
All the bankers do that.
You're missing a button. Something was taken from you and clearly missing a button right there at the wrist. And look, Clay is like, this dude, he's guessing all these things, man. Everyone works with money in a way. You get paid money to do your job? Yeah, you work with money, dog.
That's not how that works.
Look, and you know what? Here comes an indoor breeze. Hold your TV. And he's looking.
Hold it tight.
And he's looking at her real close, and we get a little flash of a scary face, and he stands up, and he's like, oh, we're done for the day. And the Clay's like, what? Why? Christine's like, what'd you see? And he's like, I shit my pants. I shit them. I'll give you your money back.
Actually, I think you
tell no
shit
one.
My pants.
You shit my pants.
Say nothing to no one.
A dark spirit is on you. Did you blaspheme the devil in a graveyard?
No.
Not in a graveyard.
No, not in a graveyard.
Yeah. Did you not give the 38th extension on a loan to an old gypsy woman?
Yeah, well, here's what I think it is. So I'm a bit of a gamer, and I was on the Call of Duty, and I fragged some kid, and I just started dropping these hard gamer words at him.
Like, you gypsy.
I think he might have cursed me because of it. That's what I think happened anyway.
Get out.
I do have to go wipe my ass.
Oh my God, was that you?
I'm Ass Blaster 79.
All right, let's go.
Oh man, you fucking suck.
Oh no. Don't worry, Kitty.
I'm never giving you your charge card back.
Oh no. Kitty, you take care of her. I'm going to go meet the tow truck driver and get your car back, all right? Now, Christine's walking around the house by herself with the kitty. And, first off, I want one of those hanging pan racks. That seems so great.
We've talked about this before. You can get one.
I can't because Kim says if it moves and there's no reason for it to move, she's going to leave the house and not come back. I said that's a risk I'm willing to take.
We're all willing to take that risk
for more convenient.
Yeah. Think about all the space you save up.
Yeah, it'd be great.
We should hang many things from the ceiling. That's wasted real estate.
You know what? Wendy ass movie again. Strap down all the goddamn TVs everywhere. I think she's breaking this wind. I think she is flatulating, and that's what, because that's the only thing that makes sense for it to be windy everywhere. How many windows are open in all these houses? Must be a great weather around that place.
Taco Bell bean burrito.
Yeah, we call that the lamia. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
She gets kind of chased by a lamia shadow that kicks her ass.
So this is a more visual of an Evil Dead demon, right? Because normally we'll just get like the POV shot
of the camera,
but no actual imagery, the chase camera, but we won't actually see a shadow or anything like that. But here we're getting those POV shots, but then we're also getting our little horny beast man.
Yeah, it's kind of the in between the just the pure POV and then you just straight up see the Deadite. More right. And I guess you can argue that as the curse goes along, it's slowly manifesting more and more physical, maybe. But it doesn't really matter. Yeah. It can fuck her up either way.
It hits her in the face.
Yeah. And then Clay comes home and she's all like, put these pee on my face, make it better. And
get the poison out real quick.
And he's like, yeah, I can't believe she broke in here. And he's like, she didn't break in here, Clay. Man, I didn't see nobody. What happened to your face? Who hit you in the face? Good question. I fell. She didn't say that.
Red flag.
She had to say something, but instead it was Christine's no good, dirty, rotten day. That's all that whole day.
It really was. Consider this, though. After the assault at the garage, all the police did was go to Ganache's house and say,
die.
Stop it. Stop it now.
Hoo-ha, hoo-ha.
Because somewhere they said, the police went and talked to her and she's not going to, and said, don't bother Christine ever again. But she just assaulted Christine and they're not arresting her.
Well, it's a simple, I'm not going to do it again. Well, she explained the whole situation to the cops about how she
and
cursed
like,
her, and so
look,
there's
and the
no
cops
reason
are like,
for her to bother
I
anymore.
see on your history file we've already given you like 69 extensions
That's
on
what
not
I'm saying.
arresting
So
you.
you're saying
So
that the cops should give her an extension or shouldn't have given
I'm
her
saying
the extension?
should not.
Oh, okay, so the
Correct.
cops shouldn't give extensions, but the bank should.
I'm based on behavior, yes.
Based on behavior of not paying back her loan, we should continue to not let her pay back her loan. I've got to pay back my loan.
Yeah.
Now, unless we're going to forgive, all loans at some blanket
What is
statement,
money?
then sure.
What
Yeah,
are,
what
what
is
are
money?
these legal
We should
Tinder that we just
we
play
should
with
hit a
anyway?
reset button,
I agree.
Yeah. GG.
We need to go
Whoever
back to
won,
gold,
you've won.
gold
now we're
backs.
resetting. Gold
You were
back.
at the top of the leaderboard that season. Good for you. You get a
Good for-
trophy.
Now we get new
And now
costumes.
we're gonna start over.
You know what would make you feel better, Christine? If we
Sex
took
with me.
a trip to a cabin in the woods.
Doubt.
Oh, that would make me feel so much better. You're right.
I'm
Yeah, I
like, if
caught
they
that.
go to that cabin, it's not going to get better.
It's gonna be
Might.
great.
He still might have gone, by the way. I think he definitely would have. I would have in that situation.
Oh, maybe he finds a book.
Ooh,
That's the sequel we could get.
right? Turns out, Drag Me to Hell, Evil Dead universe.
Evil Dead. Of course it is. And he tries to use the book to get her back out, and it backfires.
Or
It's
it
writing
works,
itself, Kenny.
and then he's
Or
stuck
it
in a
fu- but-
relationship, and that was the worst thing that could happen to him.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like Pet Cemetery, and she
Actually,
comes
you
back.
bring
but
her
not quite
back.
right.
She's gonna be changed. She was just in hell.
She's been fighting in the
For-
arenas with that little boy from the beginning of the movie.
She's been using him as her weapon.
Yeah, swinging him around. Great.
Oh, I was saying maybe just pushing him forward, letting him get demolished. Then it's hell, so he gets reconstituted back up, and she just pushes him back out again.
You're doing great, kid. Keep it up.
Doing great. Keep
Not
it up.
as great as Dr. Ted out there. I love Ted Raimi.
Yeah, we all do.
Everyone should.
You ever had a fly go in your nose?
I don't like it.
Mm,
I'm like, oh, it goes in the nose and then it comes out the other nostril. I'm like, I don't know if that's how that works, but
I think that would work if it.
right, because you could do that like that. Those
You
pot
flush it,
things
yeah,
where you
yeah.
pour water. Yeah, I've done that before. But,
I had to do that when I got my septoplasty.
but in the mouth, I've eaten a fly.
After it went in your nose, though, we've all eaten bugs and arachnids in their homes.
Not me.
Some of us more than others.
It's so uncomfortable when a bug actually goes into your nose or like your ear or something, because even once you get it out, it still feels like it's been violated and like it's in there forever. And I just,
Yeah,
I don't like
been
it.
in there just moving around doing what?
Laying eggs.
It's not okay. Probably. Oh yeah, laying eggs in my ear.
Yep.
Damn spider.
That happens all the time. Yeah, Kim didn't appreciate that scene. She was watching during that part. She's like, no. Is that going to go in her nose? That's going to go in her nose. I don't want it to go in her nose. It went in her nose. And I'm like,
It's like the movie heard what she didn't want to happen and
Yeah.
made sure it did.
and you know what? Like I said, that's
Good movie.
gross. She swallows it. There's wind in this house. I don't know if you'll believe this or not. Windy ass house. That all of a sudden,
oh my god.
hyena goodness shows up. And then she vomits like dirt and worms and stuff all over Christine into her open mouth. And I got to tell you, I would do that 1,000 times before I let her open mouth gum my face. This is still less disgusting. Dirt and worms.
If it was just like
Disagree.
mealworms, that's fine. But if it was like maggots, that's gross.
No, that's all dirt and worms and maggots stuff. That's all of the earth. That's fine. I can eat that. I don't want some
Unless
old
cons-
lady's ecto goo on my face because they're so close to the grave. You know that was ecto goo. Ugh. Don't be gum. Can you imagine the feel of the hard but soft gums? Just like
Stop.
I can't,
Brian
Kenny.
can only get
I
so
can.
erect. Stop.
yeah.
I can imagine it like moving around my chin.
I don't like it. She
As
wakes
she
up.
tries to like come up over my
Oh
nose.
god, you suffocate.
I suffocate and
You
die.
die. She wakes up. Clay's like, "Hey, have a great day. Don't piss off any old ladies today." And you can hear that fly buzzing in the background now. She goes to work. She starts to get like a little nosebleed in front of the boss. And he's like, "Hey, you got a little bit of a, oh God, I'm so sorry." Starts to cover it. And then the blood just fucking projectile sprays all over her boss. He's like, "Did I get some in my mouth? Did I get some in my mouth?" And she's like, "I'm so sorry." That she leaves.
I think that's a big problem.
It is.
Getting blood in your mouth?
It's not great.
No, the projectile blood from your nose. I feel like that shouldn't happen.
It's like a vein in your heart. It's just direct. I don't know how that happens, to be honest.
You
It's like
might
you gotta-
want to see a doctor.
It's like an aneurysm only in your nose that is ballooned up and is finally like, I don't know, condensed. And Does this happen before or after she yells at Stu to get his goddamn pig knuckles off her desk?
That's after. He kind of coerces her into teaching him how to do the loan shit, and he's tapping his fingers on her desk, and it's Ganoush's fingers. And yeah, get your goddamn filthy pig knuckle off my desk.
He needs to go back to his desk and trim his filthy fucking nails.
He should, and he probably shouldn't take her report when she's not looking.
He does a steal.
Right off her desk.
Is that illegal?
Does she go back to the fortune teller now?
She goes to the gypsy's house, Ganoush's house, I think.
Why?
To tell Ganoush apologize.
Oh, when did she get the knowledge that an animal sacrifice might be the way to go?
I think was
that during the first encounter?
No,
right after she visits the house and realizes she's dead. So she
okay.
goes to Ganoush's house. She meets the granddaughter. You're like, oh, you're the bitch who took her house, the bank bitch. Like, no, my boss said no. She's like, whatever. She's inside, and they go down there. It's like this happening, like celebration of life, and it's great. Gypsy funerals seem fun. We see the haunted hanky. She goes over to talk to dead Ganoush, and the hair gets snagged in the hands again, and she falls over, and the embalming fluid all pours out all over.
I had forgotten about this. It's so gross. And it's the best because her mouth is like lockjawed open, and it just comes green, like Fanta just comes pouring all out of her mouth. I'm like, num, 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 num. Was my reaction.
Yeah. It's still worse when she's alive, though. Again, give me the embalming fluid.
No, I don't think, no, because that's got like bad shit in it. Embalming fluid. That's got nothing but poison.
Yeah.
You don't think
Like
she's got bad shit in her live, gummy, old lady gypsy mouth?
Her mouth has worse bacteria than a Komodo dragon, probably.
Yeah, you're fucked, Ryan. You know what? You deserve this, is what the granddaughter says. Fuck that. Gypsies are everywhere. Get out of there. Just go. All right, she goes back to the psychic now. She pulls out the button. It kind of gets near him, and he's just like, ugh, don't give that to me. I don't want that.
Don't tempt me, Frodo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And he's like, you know what? You own it, dog. That's your curse. Maybe you could try a blood offering for the spirit. I don't care that you're a vegetarian. Here.
What if she just sold it at like a Goodwill or something?
I gift it to you, good, and the whole corporation gets dragged to hell.
Oh, but she doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, no, that comes later. Here's my book, Animal Sacrifices in the Service of Deities. That's going to be another $60. Here you go.
No, it'd be more than that. It's like buying a college textbook.
You know what? I'm going to say for his services, he's paying too much because he's not that good.
He's great. What do you mean?
No.
$60 is too much?
He's not that knowledgeable. She has to come to him with the idea of, can I gift it to a dead person?
You got to figure out what angle they want to play so you know which thing to sell them.
It's not really, but it's not his, it ain't his religion or whatever.
But he's supposed to have knowledge of
and he had the book.
General knowledge. He had the book. He just didn't read it. Look, I ain't paying you $60 for your time. I'm paying you $60 for your knowledge, for what you can do. If you could do this in 5 minutes, it's fine.
I think his knowledge is worth more than that.
Nuh-uh. Got me killed. Got me pulled, dragged me right down to hell.
No, your boyfriend and his weird hobby got you killed.
No,
how come your psychic ability didn't foresee that?
He did his best.
Because I'm not actually psychic.
Good.
Okay, you got me.
You got me. No, he is.
He's got now
great powers.
Tickle.
No.
Stop it.
It immediately shows the kitty after she gets the book. Now she gets back home.
It's funny.
Shit be banging around. Goatman's there. She chases her upstairs. She's going upstairs on all fours, which I don't know if that's faster or not, but you feel powerful when you do that.
I'll tell you it's faster.
Mithurigan showed us it's faster.
There's a cat poster hanging out on the wall, says baby hang on. I'm like, yeah, and that wall is really dirty. Was that wall dirty before the Lamia got there? Because that wall needs a scrub. Then, all of a sudden there's little hooves out there from the Goatman, but what if it wasn't the Goatman? What if it was? Ooh, dang.
Oh, man.
Well, I'd have a lot of questions that would need to be answered.
Now I have to Google,
that was the case.
Can hippos go up steps?
Mudang can.
Can hippos go up? I'm going to say not a chance.
They can't go down them.
Did we
I don't know that they have knees.
If crocs could go upstairs?
They can
Crocs
jump.
can go upstairs.
They can climb
jump.
trees.
They can, but I feel like Yeah, I guess they can. So if they can climb a tree, they can go upstairs.
They can
Easily.
climb a fence.
We get the great shadow extending under the door and becoming a
They
thing
could
that can
be
like grab.
An astronaut if they wanted to.
If they got
They
a
could
helmet,
be they could be a U.S. president if given the opportunity.
if it got the right flesh suit.
It chucks her, the windy ass house picks her up, chucks her into a cabinet of some sorts in her bedroom, broke her ass, a boudoir, broke her ass,
And
then leaves. And immediately she's like, "Here, kitty," like she's gonna go kill her kitty. You could go buy a chicken.
That takes so much effort. And look.
She kills that cat, stabs it. We see the dead cat. She starts burying it. That yard is a wreck too. Who's taking care of this house? The answer:
This
nobody.
is what I'm saying. She's had problems before. She is a mess before this even happens.
Well, she used to be fat. What do you expect?
Some discipline.
I don't know, but apparently that's supposed to be a big deal that she used to be fat.
It's like character stuff, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Explains why
she's
she
not-
acts the way she acts.
She's very insecure all the time.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be insecure if I was the poor queen.
that's true. You're
I'm
royalty.
fucking royalty.
Well,
Hey, look, you know what?
what?
I still want to go hang out with your asshole parents, all right? So let's, we're good
Ooh,
now.
Baby.
Yeah, and right
They're
now,
assholes,
Yeah.
baby. We don't.
well, I'm just like, first off, right now, Blood thinks she's fixed the problem, all right? But, she's feeling pretty confident about that. Now she comes down, she's a
Okay.
total smoke show in the yellow dress. Ryan's like, yellow, okay, that's important.
I'm like, hello.
She,
Yellow.
turns out Clay's dad,
Growl.
baseball player, played for the Indians back in the day when they got that new coach and everything, and they had, the Wild Thing as the pitcher.
What the hell are you going? Oh, okay.
What?
So,
I thought
No.
they just wanted Billy Bob Thornton, but couldn't get Billy Bob Thornton.
so they got someone else.
No, they got the
Kinda
guy
Even,
like
though,
Billy Bob
even though
Thornton?
I think Sam Raimi could get Billy Bob if he
If
wanted.
he wanted, no, he got the guy from Major League.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a great movie. She brings a harvest cake. That looks good. I'd eat that.
Oh yeah.
It's a harvest cake. You get it around harvest time because the geese, that when they lay their eggs around harvest time, the yolk is richer. So like the gaggle of the geese on the day of the harvest is going to give you that rich, dense cake. And I'm like, yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
The geese are always gaggling for it on the day.
exactly. Now the cat
Whatever.
there knows the score. Cat's all mad at her. Cat's name's Hecuba.
You're like, betrayer.
Which is like, wasn't that like a queen in Greece mythology or something like that?
Sure.
I don't know if there's
Nope.
anything past that to make it relevant to the story other than pretty
Cats,
sure.
Isn't
They-
she
they sense
related
the
to
undead,
like
right?
magic? Isn't that a name like related to magic, black magic, and witchy stuff?
Well,
no.
all cats
Yeah,
are in
maybe.
general, so that's just extra. But you know what? We get there, we're having dinner, the help is here, that's great. Clay's mom's like, your mom must be so proud. And, Christine's like, no, I suppose. I don't really see her.
Your mom must be so
I don't
proud.
really see her though. Why?
Why?
Dad died. Why?
Yeah, but why?
She don't talk much.
Yeah, but why?
She keeps to herself on the farm.
Yeah, but why?
Because she's an alcoholic.
'Cause what?
Wow! I like okay.
Oh my
Dad
god!
immediately
you're so
puts
brave.
down his wine glass. He's like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I can't believe that you weren't ashamed to admit it. It's like you had to drag that out of her. What do you mean? She didn't just come out first thing and say, yeah, mom's an alcoholic. Love it.
Well, she could have been like, my mom's a liberal.
Oh my god! You poor
And that
thing.
was, right? That's what these
Yeah.
parents' reaction. They'd be like, oh, they were like, you
know what?
Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of my house.
Well, no, Christine's okay because she's a heartless banker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
You know,
ain't
you-
giving
Oh,
no
yeah, she
loan
tells the
extensions
story
to
about
people.
not giving the loan, and they're like, "Well done, young lady.
Well
Well,
done.
done. indeed."
You've done well indeed.
The dad
As
has to
they're
put the napkin over his lap to
sniffing
hide his
their-
erection.
their brandy. He's like, oh yes, turn the poor people out, I say.
Hey, actually, let me call in the help, and you can tell them that story as well.
Do you hear this? Do you hear the wonderful thing Christine has done this day?
Love it. You know what? We're bonded now. Now let's all make fun of our son, because we're bonded. That's fine. Nails on chalkboard noises going on, stuff like that. Like she's still hearing stuff. She's seeing stuff. I'm looking
Oh,
at
but
that
now we
cave.
hear
Well,
little-
we missed the bit earlier where they were like, "Yeah, you have a cat. I had a cat."
Yeah, I had a cat. What do you mean had a cat? Well,
and she just kind of looks.
you know how cats are. They
You know,
like, just come
I
and
don't
go.
know. I don't know what they do. How am I supposed to know?
Like, huh. They're eating the cake. A dead eye comes out of it. It's like that Chinese restaurant scene in It. Deadeye opens it, and then like she sees it, and she goes to stab it. She pulls up, and for the shot, she has this giant fucking fork before bringing it back down to stab the eye. Yeah. Go rewatch the scene. It looks like she's holding a giant.
Parts of this movie are cartoonish.
Oh, it's absolutely cartoonish.
In a very
Looney
fun way. Yeah.
I mean, we literally get an anvil dropped on a head. Nobody hangs up an anvil. They're too fucking heavy.
Yeah, why would you even have one?
For anvil stuff.
To drop on your ghost.
She's very arts and crafty.
Yeah. You got to make your paper flat.
Would you, Christine?
You need an anvil to make your paper flat?
Yeah, it would work.
There's no other thing an easier thing than an anvil for that.
I inherited this anvil. I already have it. I'm going to go buy another tool when I got a tool that'll do it just because the other tool's going to be easier. Must be nice. You must have banker money.
A table?
No.
You have chair? You have pillow?
I would never do that. What do you mean, Christine? We literally met in a bar. Oh, well, it's not a clan rally. It's a bar.
And there we go.
What were they talking about?
She coughs up a fly. The mom looks at the raisins in the cake.
Starts to get a little vomity.
Says, okay, I hear you, and chucks her glass at the door, and it's fantastic. And then she goes running. Mom's like, let her go, Clay.
Really, let her go. She ain't right.
She ain't right. Christine runs back to the sidekick. I killed that little kitty. You're full of shit. And he's like, tomorrow's the third day. Lamia comes after that. All right.
All right.
I got this other lady that's part of my scam. You're going to need like 10 grand. And we're going to go to her because she wants a rematch. Now, if she wanted this rematch with Lamia, she probably could have done it, would have done it for less. It's kind of my thoughts, but whatever.
I think it's like a deposit,
Yeah, but she still would have done it for less because she wants that rematch.
But you gotta pay for whoever that other guy is, whatever his name is.
You gotta pay for the goat.
Fair.
You gotta pay for the goat. And that's a good looking goat.
Goat's gonna be like maybe 1,000.
True. Can I get an advance for the ass man position that I'm gonna clearly get? Well, you're not getting it. We lost alone.
Yeah.
Fucking first national.
You bled into my mouth yesterday? I'm not giving you that job.
To be fair, I'm into it.
If
you could do that again on command, maybe we could talk about
ass man.
A side project. Okay.
Assistant to the manager.
Assistant to the assistant manager. Well, you know what?
Because I got this other rich friend who likes to go to hookers to bleed them dry. But he's kind of tired of his life. But I think if he would just get a shot of blood into his mouth from you, he'd stop hanging out in the tree outside my yard.
Wailing.
I've known him for a solid week.
Great guy. You know what? Stu's getting the ass man job at this point. I better go home. I gotta sell my flute. I gotta sell the tools, the skates. I gotta take a fist to my throat in the tool shed. Ganesh fists her in the mouth.
Oh my God.
All the way to her elbow.
It goes so deep.
And then Christine's pulling on a rope to get this convenient anvil down. It drops on her head. The eyeballs squirt right out into her mouth. Fantastic. That's the most live action Looney Tunes shit I've ever seen. Only because WB won't show us the rest of it. And now, you know what? We're going to sell this shit. We're going to spend some of the profits on ice cream because we don't have enough. Turns out she's lactose intolerant, so she is going to be shitting so hard later. But then Clay's like, I paid the 10 grand, dog. I got you. I don't believe what you believe, girl, but I believe in you, girl. You know? I said to myself the night I fell in love with you that I'm going to take care of this girl because I'm rich and I can buy her love. That's what I said. And I was right. So let's go get our rematch. All right?
Round 1.
Yeah.
Fight.
You bitch. We go back to the lady from the beginning of the movie, Sandor, which is, I guess, the Raimi's dead sister. Just sad.
Oh.
Yeah. We're going to summon his bitch ass. We're going to destroy this Lamia. We got the sick-ass magic house. The goat's coming in there. Goat don't want to be involved, but what if, instead of the goat, Daniel, Mudang?
They get Mudang, drag Mudang out on a rope, attach her to the table.
And Mudang like, no!
She's fucking just biting everyone's ankles.
Mudang, you can't do this to me!
Can't do this to me! Mudang, I'll give.
I'm Mudang. I'm so Mudang cute. And then we got this, we summon, because we're gonna put the Lamia into the goat, and we're gonna kill the goat, and then that's gonna kill the Lamia. It can't be that easy, but we're gonna say it is. So we're summoning, doing a little ritual, and there's a mischievous little Raimi ghost running around, and I think that's funny, moving things, laughing, giggling. And they're like, that's not the Lamia. Okay, be gone, foul spirits. And she makes them go away. Now, she's sitting there and we get the Lamia and it gets all up in Sandor's, body and stuff. And Rom is like, yo, Lamia, why are you still coming after Christine? This woman ain't worthy of your greatness, dog. And Christine's over there like, it wasn't me. Don't put the curse on me. It was my manager, dog. It was my man. And Lamia's over there just laughing. She's doing some sick-ass tongue action, like, ah. And then, like, they throw her hand on the goat, and it goes to the goat, and it's like, you tricked me! You black-hearted whore! You bitch! I'm like, that is fantastic. I hurt myself laughing the first time I seen that.
It's a good puppet.
It's a great puppet. And then...
What do you mean? But that wasn't a real goat?
That wasn't real.
It
Blue
was.
Bang.
I was talking about the lady. She's the puppet. The goat's real.
Oh, okay.
The goat was puppeting her.
But then, random
There's
sidekick
more.
guy touches the goat. He fucks up, trying to kill the
Well,
goat.
no, he gets bit.
He had one job.
Yeah,
he did not need to put his hand that close to the goat's mouth.
Yeah.
Cut off a goat head. Is this his first time?
First time. So now the Lamia is in him, and now he goes above the table. He's floating in his most Evil Dead shit in the entire movie.
It is.
Yeah, now we have a deadite.
Yeah, and he's like,
It might be more.
It's
It's more of an Evil Dead thing than anything in Evil Dead.
Possibly. It feels very...
What, those sweet dance moves?
The sweet dance moves, yeah.
Nails it. I don't want your cat, you dirty pork queen. He pukes out the cat in front of her. And then they manage to get him banished from the house. But I'm just like, who gets the house if she dies? If she does. Like, does the sidekick get it? Because if that's the case, he fucked that up on purpose.
Well, luckily, she did still owe money on it to the bank, but luckily they had been giving her extensions. Behind. So now the bank owns it.
Bank has a sick house now. Gets all the houses.
Spirits and all.
Now they say Lamia can't be banished by a medium. That's the lesson. I'm like, no, they fucked up. Just do it right next time. Kill the goat. Like, we haven't successfully completed the plan we were going to do. It didn't have to fuck up right there. Now, if we do it all exactly as we wrote it up and it doesn't work, then you can say the Lamia can't be banished by the medium. But we didn't actually finish the plan.
But how does cutting off the goat's head banish it?
It kills its physical being. I don't know.
I don't think it
didn't have a physical being to begin with.
I think the play is to trap it in the goat, unlock that goat in a room where it can't touch anybody, and then just keep it alive for as long as possible.
How long do goats live?
A long time.
I don't know.
Like, they're like tortoises.
Daniel, the goat's gonna have Evil Dead energy, man. The goat's gonna get it.
In a locked room?
Yeah.
No windows. You just throw some food through a little bar.
It is gonna bash its head against the wall until it's dead.
Padded room. You trank the goat. The goat is tranked. Then you get rid of his horns, clip him off, and then you tie up his little feet. You put the goat into a medical coma,
Daniel,
and then you just do it that way.
Goats find a way.
Goats find a way. She was just like, Ron found a way to save Christine, but also kind of feel guilty in the same way. It's like, you know what? You can actually just gift that to someone. And the
Why
curse
did you fucking say that to begin with,
Because
dog?
I would have been an accomplice in fucking up someone else's life. Okay? I was trying to solve it.
So
is $60 not enough for that?
No, it's not.
That's what I'm saying. He's overpriced. So should I give it to this nice couple over here? No, maybe not. How about this waitress? Probably not. How about I give it to the old man who's on a breathing tank?
That doesn't
work,
though, because he might not be going to hell.
Well, no, if she gives it to him, he's going to hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, he might be dying soon, but doesn't mean he's going to hell. You're going to condemn his...
I think you give it to, like, some kid. So, because they've got their whole life to,
No, they don't. They got 4 days.
3 days. It's 3
that's
days.
right.
It's after the third day.
Not even that.
Yeah.
In that case, give it to the old guy.
But then he's going to hell.
The payment on the curse is due. Okay?
But as we established,
3 days, it's due.
That old guy probably did some shit. He's probably going to hell anyway.
Everyone's been an asshole at some point, you know?
You will burn in hell! Bitch, you'll burn in hell!
Should have given it to that guy.
Yeah, give it to that guy who almost, ran over. Anyway, when they slam on the car to not hit that guy, all her shit goes flying out and she finds her envelope, thank God. Can't forget that. That's important. Whew, we gotta move along. So, she's sitting there, she's trying to find people to give the button to. She can't think of anything. And she's getting snippy with the waitress. And
you just said we had to move along, and now you're going to rehash the thing we just went through in 30 seconds. You just went backwards.
Trust the
You
process.
do you.
Trust
You
the
do you,
process.
dog. You do you.
Like, she's like, this Christine is falling apart now. She's like, the waitress like, coffee drinkers don't tip. You keep bringing the coffee, or I'll give you a tip.
So Christine is like a bank. She handles like the loans and stuff. So what happens is a gypsy lady comes to her.
You shut up.
I'll give you a tip you won't forget, right? So like that's it. Like she's not nice anymore. She's falling apart. She's gonna condemn somebody, anybody, and then it dawns on her, Stu. She should have just given it to Stu. So now she's eating more ice cream. She's gonna be shitting everywhere. Stu shows up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna give this thing to you, and you're gonna take it. And he's like, don't tell my dad. He's like, and he starts crying, and that gets to her. She's still a nice lady. But God damn it, Stu. Why do you have to cry? I'm gonna forgive you. I'm gonna give you this one extension. I hope it doesn't almost burn me, because you're gonna change your ways. Like, you know what? I'm gonna keep. Fuck off, Stu. Let's get out of here. Oh shit! I can give it back to the dead chick. Hey, Rom, can I give it back to the dead chick? You know what? I don't see anything that says you can't.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. All right, fine. I'm gonna get some. She says that randomly. It's great. It's fantastic. She gets pumped up, drives to the cemetery, digging her up. Goddamn ghost tanky, though. Flies through the air filter in the car somehow. She chokes on it, but she snags it last second, pulls it out. Fantastic. Tears it up, stomps it. Like, hell yeah. Then she does some serious work. She digs that grave up so fucking fast. The rain helps. She's got the piles up.
I think she did some meth right beforehand.
Oh, absolutely. Well, she drank she hit the Futurama level of cups of coffee. Also, she probably shit in that grave because she just had all that ice cream and she's...
It's just running down her leg.
Everywhere.
You think that's mud?
Rain and mud. It's fine.
That's Christine.
It's fine. She takes off her jacket after she gets all the way down to the casket, which is impressive. That would have came off early on for me. Trying to do all that physical labor. Now, she's down there. She's looking good. Ganesh, the whole corpse looking all hyena. She's, I don't know what my next note just says. This shit is magic. Oh, just the whole scene is magic to me. That's what that means.
Okay.
Because Ganesh is down there. It's raining, pouring. She takes the shovel. She shoves it into Ganesh's mouth and pries it open. You hear like a squeak, like a metal thing opening. She's like, you're going to take this thing. Are you going to take this thing? Take it. Choke on it, bitch.
These are all things I say before...
You grab the cookie.
You eat
and
a cookie?
About to eat
That's right. It's a cookie.
That's what I'm talking to myself.
You're staring at yourself in the mirror with the dry chocolate all over your face.
Oh, I deserve this.
Choke on it.
Choke on it, bitch. She gets her hair pulled again during that whole process.
Again.
That's the last
Classic.
of my hair you get. She's like, all right, goodbye. Then she can't get out. Now the rain's really coming down. Now there's a floating Ganush. And then another gravestone next to it falls down and bashes her on the head. Has a very satisfying metal twang, which is fantastic. So now she's underwater, and Kim's like, did she just die?
Yeah, movie's over.
It's like, that would be a pretty funny ending. Like, no, she's getting out. She's safe from the predator now. She's standing there. The rain's still falling on her. The sun's coming out in the background, though. Like, it's a new day.
This is the cinematic trickery, because she's supposed to have been reborn from the water, right?
Yeah.
And she survived to see the dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Hot shower, rinsing off the old.
Great transition to that shower, by the way. That's flawless.
Thematically, she has transitioned into something else now.
She gets a message left on her answering machine while she's in the shower from the boss saying she's the ass man now. Stu did a steal.
Aces. Yep.
Yeah. Stu tried to blame you, which I'm like, yep, you should have gave him the button. See? He was still trying to get one over on you. Go tell his dad. I'd tell his dad.
Who's his dad?
As you're dying as you're getting pulled into hell, you pull out your cell phone and you dial Stu's dad. He goes, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He sucks.
He sucks. I'll see him in hell. Now, you know what? Now she's got that ass man money. She deserves an ass man coat with all its buttons. So she goes to the lady in the window, and the lady in the window's like, we're not open yet. But she's like, but I have a really important day, blah, blah, blah. And she bends the rules for Christine, sells her the jacket. Now, if Christine came in there 3 more times, that same lady trying to get in there early, sooner or later, she's like, we're not fucking open. Go away.
Oh, yeah, we hate customers who give us money.
Not before. Daniel, do you like it when customers are lined up outside your work trying to get in there?
Doesn't really affect me one way or another, because they can come in, they can do all their shopping, and then they can stand at the unopened register, you fucking moron.
Classic. It's all good now. We got this jacket. I'm gonna talk to my man Clay. I'm like, look, I could have done the loan, Clay. It was my fault. I was wrong. I was in a position to help. And I threw out the old coat, and Clay's like, that's too bad, because look what I found in this envelope. It's your button. I'm like,
she's all like, you fucked me. You fucked me, Clay.
Your coin collection
me, Clay.
has killed yet another person.
God damn it.
The envelopes got mixed up when they fucking slammed on the brakes to that car, and that guy was like, you will go to hell. He's right now.
He's right. He's a truth sayer, that one.
Yeah, gave her a quarter.
He's a real psychic. They should have been paying him.
A big $70. She starts backing up, and he's like, oh God, no. What are you doing? Whoa. Oh, she falls down on the tracks. That's dangerous. But you know what? Hell.
Yeah, that's where trains go.
Yeah. Hell, though, is considerate. It starts dragging her down before the train can hit her, so at least she's not going to hell all mangled.
Well,
she'll be intact.
Does she have to be dragged while alive?
I mean, the boy was.
Good question. Oh, you think a way out is maybe if he had just pushed her in front of the train?
Yeah.
No, because we established the soul lives eternally.
We solve her problem,
so her
and
soul
his problem
still gets dragged to hell.
No, Kenny's correct.
Always correct.
Then why not let her get run over first?
Because hell wants her to have fun. I don't know. Clay sees the whole thing, though. And he's like, single tear crying. And now this is where he goes and teams up in the next movie with Rom, and it's called Dragged Back from Hell.
Yeah.
And it's like a buddy cop
movie. And while
movie.
they're in hell, they go rescue the detective from, was it Deep Murder or whatever?
Yes.
He's in hell too.
Because he's in hell too. Yes. Exactly. That's a fantastic movie.
It's a good ride.
It's absolutely bonkers when it needs to be. It's got all the proper twists. Shyamalan should take some notes. That's how you do a twist.
What was the twist?
She thought she was out because she gave the button to Ganush, but turns out she fucked up and switched envelopes.
Is that a twist?
I mean, it's kind of a rug pull.
Oh, well, the twist is... Yeah. The twist is you think she's safe.
I didn't think that, though.
Oh. Well,
name the movies Drag Me to Hell.
No, but you're supposed to.
You didn't get dragged to hell. Twist.
Oh, when really it was drag her to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. Sam Raimi's great. Just say.
Yep.
Yeah, he's great. He's fantastic.
Well.
I mean, I love a sequel. I don't know we're ever gonna get one, but I'd love one.
What? No.
Go watch other Sam Raimi movies. Spider-Man.
Sure. Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 3.
Quick and the Dead.
All Evil Deads.
Evil Dies Tonight.
Doctor Strange.
Darkman.
You
can watch Darkman.
I mean, yeah, of course you could watch it.
Watch it.
Oz. The Oz. James Franco. Oz.
I forget that one exists a lot.
So you good. He had to go in director jail for a long time after that.
Well, Christine was right. Well. As always, I've been your horrible host, Kenny, reminding you that capitalism is king, baby, and gypsies are scary. And might be a derogatory term. I don't know.
No, there's no might be. It is
not the way we're using it.
Yeah, we use it positive, with positive connotation. Like that gypsy just cursed me. Positive connotation.
The hard G.
She cursed me with a good time.
Made me ganush in my pants.
She made me ganush in my pants. I'm Daniel. I just ganushed it.
I'm Ryan, and look, if you want an extension on your mortgage, I'm gonna need some more ganush payments.
Nom nom.
Is that the nom noms?
Those are the nom noms. Those are the nom noms. I need some more facial nom noms.
Oh, those were necronom noms.
Necro nom nom nom. I have that book.
We've had this conversation.
I think we have it like every time Sam Raimi's brought up.
Which is not enough.